Just getting the list loaded, guys, in, and we'll get rolling. Yeah, I'm struggling with getting the link. Terrible. There we go. Like, YouTube was not being kind to me. Alright, let's get rolling. We got the link shared. Sorry, it took me a second. And Calrican Jr. here, Project 2020 Ben Baller. The card give a nice rub on all 8 of the boxes for the jumbo. And let's get rolling. Team list on the right, overhead camera in the bottom left hand corner. We have Millis, Marlowe, PCA, De La Cruz, Gallen, Neto, or Nellis, Bo Bichette, Corey Seager, Cal Raleigh, Freddie Freeman, Max Scherzer on the green wave. Our first numbered hit of the break. It's going to be 53 out of 99 on the green wave for Scherzer. We have Devin Williams, Canario, Vines, Marte, Tim Anderson, Morel, Grayson Rodriguez, Marte, Burns, Matsui, O'Neal Cruz, Garrett Cole, and Isaiah Campbell. We have Senga, Lawrence Butler, Jaloff, Williams, Altuve, Ragans, Outman, Springer, Turner, Verdugo. We have All-Etch, Corey Seager. We have Senga. We got Jordan Wicks for the Cubs. It's going to go to Patrick Lee Casey. On the base autograph. Gleyber, Torres, Horwitz, Lawler, Gomez, Devers, Suzuki, Votto, McMahon, Goldschmidt, Garcia, and Mackenzie Gore. Corbin Carroll, Davis Schneider, Harper, Montez, White, Rodriguez, Ronnie Mauricio, Slade Sassoni. We have Moreno, Goriel Jr., Volpe, Realmuto, Darvish. Have Soto, Dylan Cease on the Fuchsia Speckle. That's going to be a 41 out of 350 on the Dylan Cease. We have Luis Castillo, Wyatt Langford, Rodriguez, Steele, Yoshida, Acuna Jr., Ohapi, J-Rod, Yamamoto, Lindor, Francisco Alvarez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., JP Martinez, and Ryan Noda. We're going to have Connor Phillips, Kirkering, Funderburk, Basebe, Steer, Luis Robert, Nolan Gorman, Semien, Arozarena, Bednar, Junior Caminero on the Strokes, Jose Tena going to the Guardians, and Austin Wilson. It's one of his first hits in the group. We have Chapman, DeLuca, Olsen, Soderstrom, Jadam, Diaz, Pena, Lugo, Contreras, Julian, and Mike Yastrzemski. Vladdy Jr., Parker, Meadows, DeGrom, Rutledge, Brandon Walter, Rutschman, Cody Bellinger, Candelario, Langeliers, Conforto, Gray, Lowe. We have J-Rod, Bryce Harper on the 153 out of 250. That's going to go to the Philadelphia Phillies. And Jason Baker. We have Andy Diaz, Cruz, Willer, Abreu, Jackson Churio, Colt Keith, Kyle Tucker, Shohei Winans, Moniak, Correa, Jake Berger, Soto, Jacob Young. We have Robbie Ray, Luciano Spires, and Joe Doyle. We got Yordan Alvarez, Tovar, Bieber, Benintendi, Blackburn, Cole, Batty. We got Jordan Lawler on 1989. Alex Spees on the 273 out of 499 for the Rangers on the refractor. That's going to go to Ryan Mersman. This is the first box, Mario. Ryan Mersman in his first break. Welcome to the group, brother, and hope you enjoy yourself. We have Logan Webb, Chris Murphy, Hancock, Sal Frelick, Leiter, Hap, Garcia, Clanahan, Varsho, Meneses, Buxton, McLean, Junior Caminero on the Prism, and a Rays, and that's going to be box one. Hopefully that's the box that has the most pictures, and hopefully we can stay away from pictures as much as possible. If the hobby case fills before this is done ripping, we will rip the hobby case. If not, we will rip it tomorrow. Going to throw up another 3 hobby in case of Breakers Delight. Would like to get the Leaf and Dunruss filled as well. Yeah, I know they hit the LE non-autograph Superfractor. It is what it is, buddy. I ain't worried about it. What are you going to have? CES, Cowser, Triolo, Jarvis, Jimenez, Torkelson, Musgrove, McCutcheon, Reynolds, Blade. We got Rutschman. Oh, buddy. Shohei to the Dodgers. And Ryan Mersman. 13 out of 25 on the Orange Wave. I'll just say, I think this is like a $500. I don't know what's the try. We'll have to look up what the trade-in for the MVP is. Well, the problem is I don't think Iron Lion has a breaker account. We have Lee on the refractor, Lopez, Myers, Taylor, Baker, Gunnar Henderson, Olsen, Rendon, Jones, Pipiot, Guerrero Jr., Harper. We have Connor Phillips, Austin Riley, Pereira, Merrill, Chisholm Jr., Bo Naylor, and Chris Sale. I think that the orange is like a $500 credit value, I think. We have Stanton, Castellanos, Patrick Bailey, J.P. Crawford, Austin Riley. We're going to have Michael Harris II. We got Tyler Fitzgerald, 25 out of 250 on the purple. That's going to Brian Thomas and the Giants on the Fitzgerald autograph. Also, so when it comes to rewards for breaks, we have Cano, we have Uribe, Rafaela, Lopez, Jones, Flaherty, Melendez, Kershaw, Ruiz, Yelich, Lewis, Meade, J-Dom, and Tristan Casas. J-Dom on the Prism. I heard that Iron Lion fills his stuff like same day. That's what Brian was telling me. We got Hunter Goodman, Sheehan, Wynn, Ozzy Albies, Wall, Adams. I will never reach the mountain until I can fill my cheapies for $130 and be Wax Hub and Doc and call them cheapies. We got Casey Schmidt. That's the top of the mountain. Just absolute fucking bullshit. That shit still, like, it just irritates me. It just irritates me when people try to, like, use wordplay to con people. Like, fucking conning people. Jung and Alvarez, Cody Funderburk on the negative, going to the Twins. Yeah, but I'm going to need to get a football and basketball following with the new shit that's coming out. We have Mookie Betts, Marlowe, or I'm going to have to fucking whore myself out I whore myself out on whatnot. We have PCA, Ellie De La Cruz. It'll really be Rodney whoring himself out. Big boy. I was going to say, we got Mullins. Hopefully some people got some BB Dub fucking fetishes on whatnot. We got Sean Murphy, Bo Bichette, Corey Seager, Cal Raleigh. We have Zach Jaloff. Bro, I got a starting offensive line in the back of the shop. I'll tell you one thing. You ain't going to rob the place. We have Zach Jaloff, all etch rookie rush. Rodney's about almost, he's my height. So he's like 6'3", 6'4". No, I'm not sure if I go on for, I think Fanatics Live, you have to stream like 40 hours a week. We have Brian Riccio, Yelich, Soderstrom, Glasnow. Every time I've applied, they've denied me, which makes no sense. But I'm going to go try to talk to the guy at the National and see what the requirements are. We have Vines, Melvi Marte, Millis, Will Smith, Cease, Horner, Burns, Marte, Matsui, Cruz, Goldschmidt. We have Eddie Rodriguez. I really like Loupe. But it's just right now, if you go on the Loupe app and you go download it, I got 2 cases, same price we've had on here. They've been up since opening day, since the first day of release, and they're not filled. The same hobby case and the same Breakers the Light with 3 boxes of hobby, and they're not filled up yet. It's wild. We have Salvador Perez, Butler, Jaloff, Williams, Canario, Doyle, Bregman, Greinke, Springer, Trey Turner, Verdugo, Otani, Reese Olson, and Charlie Blackmon. We're going to have Jordan Lawler, Gomez, Ornelas, Turner, Jonathan India, Chris Bryant, Goldschmidt, Garcia, Gore, Betts. We have Rutschman. We have Will Smith on the 174 out of 350. I've almost thought about just pulling those breaks off of Loupe and just filling them in my Facebook group and saying fuck it. Filling the rest of it in my Facebook group and saying fuck it. We have Matt McLean, Eddie Rodriguez, Ronnie Mauricio, Horwitz. We got Grayson Rodriguez, Zach Gallen, Zach Neto, Lindor, Volpe, Rillamuto, Yu Darvish, Trout, and Johnny DeLuca. Yeah, it was a Fitzgerald, bud. We have Dansby Swanson, Wyatt Langford, Jose Rodriguez, Coco Montez, Owen White. We're going to have Cole Raggins. I have Outman, Anderson, Morel, Julio Rodriguez, Yoshida, Mike Trout, Joey Estes, 58 out of 499. Hey, he's having a nice little break here, going to Chuck. Ryan Mountcastle, Kirkerin, Funderbuck, Basebe, McMahon, Altuve, Nolan Gorman, Semien, Rosarena, Bednar, Tristan Casas, Luisa Reyes, Brandon Walter, and Perdermo. Into box 3. Holy, my legs were, my plantar fasciitis was seizing up so bad earlier. Man, I could barely get off my bed at my house. It was bad. Yes, are you gonna, every time I get on stream, are you gonna fucking ask me, bud? I was gonna say, yeah, I'll be down there. We have Jordan Westberg, Smith Sauver, Wu, Hartwig, Richardson, Bradish, Snell, Teoscar Hernandez, Walker, Bradley, De La Cruz on the strokes. It's from the softball, I was gonna say, because the fields are dog shit. We have Basebe on the negative. Oh, somehow I played softball and he didn't. Or he doesn't play baseball, I see. Well, one actually cares about the sport and the other one doesn't. We have Langliers, we have Remillard, Hamilton, Quinn Priester, Meade, Trevor Story, Harris II, Rodriguez, Carroll, Soler, Schwarber, Marte, Spires. We have Berger, Wells, and Trey Cabbage. We got Kerry Carpenter, Freeman, Perez, Hayes, Juan Soto, Kirilloff, Buxton, Gunnar Henderson, Mike Trout, Drew Millis for the Nationals. 103 out of 199 on the I'm assuming you're going to be there. That's why you're asking. We have Correa, Lips. What team are you playing with? Cropley, Wicks, Rome. Or Rom, we have Jones, Jimenez, Torkelson, Scherzer, Thomas, Tatis Jr., Otani, Luciano, and Brett Batty. We have Abbott, Kessinger, Canzone, Sale, Gunner, Olsen, Rendon, Hader, Arenado, Lowe. We're going to have Aaron Judge, Jacob Amaya. Go to the Marlins on the 8 out of 299. The purple speckle. For Worlds? I thought you meant, well, I meant for Battle at the Beach, not Worlds. We have Cole, Meckler, Tenna, Davis, Chisholm Jr., Bo Naylor, Nimmo, Ruiz, Wheeler. We got a Mikey Trout. That's going to be a gold. 29 out of 50 on the Ultraviolet All-Stars. Nice hit there for Ant Martin. We have Ellie on the Summertime in the Park, Betts, Sal Frelick, and a Blackburn. Tristan Gray, Sal Frank. Oh, you're trying to get them together for Battle at the Beach. We have Evan Carter. Good luck. Jack Flaherty, MJ Melendez, Kershaw, Alvarez, Terang, Alcantara. Alonzo, all etch on the Bobby Witt. We got TJ Hopkins for the Reds on the base autograph. It's just hard to get over from Korea. I mean, I'm assuming they give him a leave. No, all you gotta do is hit. Just message Jeff. I was gonna say, just go on. I'll get you JB's information and just message him. Isn't it hard to get a bunch of guys from Korea to come over here, though? We have Meneses, Cowser, Triolo, Jarvis, Wynn, Ramirez, and Nolan Jones. We have Musgrove, McCutcheon, Reynolds, Blade, Evan Carter, Hancock, Varsho, Baker, CES, Murphy, Albies, Wall, Adams, JP Crawford, PPI, Vladdy Jr., Olsen. We're going to have Josh Jung. Then we got Jazz Chisholm Jr., 3 out of 199. Going to be Yankees' second baseman by the end of the year. Is Jazz. McClanahan, Jackson Merrill, Lopez, Dane Myers, and Taylor. Cease, Horner, Cedric Mullins, Stanton, Nick Castellanos, Bailey. We have Mookie Betts, Chris Murphy, Contreras, Uribe, Rafaela, Lopez, Pereira, Doyle, Bregman, Greinke, Will Smith, Yelich, Lewis, Jordan Lawler. We have Willer Abreu, 32 out of 150 going to the Red Sox, and Mario on the Blu-ray wave. He got invited to camp. You don't know if you make the team until you go to camp. We have Wade Jr. We have Sheehan, Wynn, Turner, India, Bryant, Schmidt, Bogarts, Jung, Ruiz, Moreno, Soto, Amaya, and Shota. Or no, because they haven't had camp yet. Because camp's normally around Worlds. Or close to Worlds time. I think they finally fixed it so it's not at the same time. Oh, did they release the names of the people that made the team? I thought camp was later. It's the actual cup that's always right around Worlds, not the camp. My bad, dude. The further and further you get away from being active duty, you forget how any of that shit works. Like, I'm invited to Air Force camp twice and never got permission to leave work for like the 3 or 4 weeks that you need to leave it for. Like, some crap always came up. The one year some crap came up. The other year I had my leg surgery, so I got invited, but yeah, okay. We both know that's not how that works. The other time I had leg surgery, and I wasn't off of convalescent leave yet when camp started, so they wouldn't let me go. We have Tenna, Davis, even though the physical therapist told me I need to start doing activity, but, you know, whatever. We have Abbott, we have Bo Naylor, Sale, Henderson, Pete Alonso, Nimmo, Ruiz, Wheeler, Verlander, Wyatt Langford on the negative. Nice little hit here for the Rangers. That's going to go to Ryan. Ryan have some of that rookie luck. That's how I reel him in, baby. We got 2 big teams. I fucking put some voodoo magic on the boxes to make sure that the Rangers and the Dodgers hit. We have Kyle Schwarber. So anybody that just makes a new account and switches their name, I'll try to do the same thing for you. We got Tristan Grace, Evan Carter, Wade Meckler, Kershaw, Chisholm Jr., Blade, Alvarez, Bryce Terang, Sandy Alcantara. We're going to have Dominguez, Balasovic, and Soler. We have Jarvis, Wynn, Ramirez, Jones, Flaherty, Melendez, Musgrove, McCutcheon, Reynolds, Judge, Morel. Ronnie Mauricio on the Blu-ray wave, 76 out of 150 to the Mets. That's going to go to Stuart Gates. So the first year I couldn't go to the All Air Force camp because my supervisor just got the paperwork to go commission, and there was nobody to essentially do what our job was. So they were like, if you can't leave because he's about to leave, so you got to stay. So it was like actually like a mission need or whatever. Because we're trying to get an ATO for one of the weapon systems. We have Buxton, Baker, CES, Cowser, Triolo, Albies, Wall, Adams, JP Crawford, and Pipiot. And like I said, the other time was the leg surgery. We have Guerrero Jr., Caminero, Gonzalez, Kiriloff, Merrill, Lopez, Myers, Taylor, Cease, Horner, Mullins, Murphy, Castellanos, Bailey, Ronald Acuna Jr. We got Chris Murphy on the purple speckle. Yeah, we haven't seen like any Ronnie Mauricio. It's been kind of crazy. He was such a hyped prospect. Got Juan Soto on the refractor. Lopez, Pereira, Bregman, Greinke, Will Smith, Ruiz, Yelich, Lewis, Stanton, Yoshida, Judge, Williams, and Harris. Also remember the buybacks for the MVPs are just their base cards and parallels. Inserts do not count. Just so you guys know. Because there's somebody bringing a card. So they kind of keep that Judge actually for the... I bought like a lot off of them of cards. And he's like, can I keep that Judge for the buyback? And I'm like, yeah, it won't count anyway. We have Sheehan. You can have it if you want though. We have Wynn, Uribe, Rafaela, India, Bryant, Doyle, Schmidt, Bogarts, Jung. We have... Evan Carter on the Strokes. Weston Wilson for the Phillies. That's going to go to Jason Baker. Tatis Jr., Marlowe, PCA, De La Cruz, Neto, Ornelas, Turner, Cruz, Bichette, Seager, Raleigh, Walker, Jackson Holiday on the Prism Refractor. We have Lane Thomas, Vines, Noelvi Marte, Millis, Morel, Rodriguez, Gallen, Marte, Burns, Matsui. I have Corbin Carroll. I have Steele. We have Lucan Baker for the Cardinals. Fucking quad A mastermind right here. Going to Michael Farley in the cards. We have Max Scherzer. Gavin Williams, Canario, Altuve, Raggins, Outman, Tim Anderson, Springer, Trey Turner, Verdugo, Bellinger. Oh, baby, for the Padres. Going to Austin Fishback. Photo variation. Nice hit there. It's pretty well centered. I'll put it in your pile of shit you need to grade. Because I already know you're going to message me afterwards. I'll just put it there. We have Kyle Harrison, low. And then if you want me to, I'll just sell it in the shop because there's people that come in all the time asking for his shit because he's grew up down the street. We have Jordan Lawler, Gomez, and I'll just give you whatever the money is. It's probably the best way to go about it. We got Butler, Jaloff, Suzuki, Votto. Unless you want it for your PC, then obviously I'll send it to you. But I'm assuming that's a guy that you're not going to PC. We have McMahon, Goldschmidt, Garcia, Gore, Pete Alonso, Davis Schneider. They put it in a bin. I think it was, but I think it's going to get sent to you because they've already sorted it and bagged it up. I don't think they pulled it. There's like a couple of things I told them to pull that they didn't pull. The surface looked fine. The centering, if I remember right, it's like 55-45 in my opinion, so it could get you on the centering, but the surface and everything looked good. I'll go grab it. Brian, message me afterwards, and I'll go grab it out of the bin. We have Davis Schneider before it gets sent to you. We got 124 out of 499, but maybe that'll give you some motivation to actually send all the crap you've been saying you're going to send to me for like the last 2 months. We have Nolan Arenado, Mauricio, Horwitz, Sassoni, Moreno, Goriel Jr., Devers, Volpe, Rillamuto, Darvish, Corbin Carroll, Mookie Betts, Hunter Goodman, and Josh Hader. Oh my Lord, Austin. This fucking guy. Had a whole conversation with this man and he ignored me for his fiance. That's where I'm at on the totem pole. It's me. It's me. Dan Reed because he's really short. And then your fiance right below Dan. Don't just... And your mom and your brother can be above me. I'm joking. Don't tell her I said it either, because she's probably feisty if she deals with your big ass. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing most of the shipping tomorrow by myself, because there's like one more break I got to finish bagging up. That's all the stuff that's been broken that wasn't broken tonight, and then I'm going to probably do at least half the shipping. I know, buddy, I know. You're a week from signing away your life. Boys, it was nice knowing Austin as a card collector. You put a second ring on it. Honestly, Billy, even when and I still get in some breaks, I don't watch any of them. I'll get cards and I'll be like, damn, I was like, I didn't even realize I hit anything. Like I've caught some different breaks that had Series 2 for the Pirates like way too low. We have Justin Martinez, Paris, Kierstead, Swanson, McLean, Blackman, Ray, Diaz, DeGrom, Chapman, Junior Caminero. We have Isaiah Campbell. And I just opened up some bags before I came over here. I just opened up like 3 different packs from a breaker that I forgot that I even had. We have a 235 out of 299. I opened it up. I said, I had a couple hits I didn't know I had. We have Adley Rutschman. We have Balasovic, Rojas, Matos, Shiano, Victor Scott, Perdermo, Ryan Mountcastle. We have Willie Adames, Luis Arraez, Logan Webb, Ronald Acuna Jr., Coco Montez, Mickey Moniak, Jackson Holiday. We have Williams Gonzalez. We have Ezekiel Tovar. We have Shane Bieber. We have Benintendi, Victor Scott, Judge, McNeil, Yoshida. Judge, we have Everson Pereira. So my solution to the joint account thing is always, if you're going to have a joint account, you should just, if you're the one that's definitely making the bread, if you're not the breadwinner, then obviously you cannot use this theory. So if you're not the breadwinner and you're like a stay-at-home dad or something, like, bro, you have to ask permission. I don't know what to tell you. But what you say is like, are all the bills paid? Okay, then it doesn't matter. Are all the bills paid? Is there money in the 401k? Is there money in the savings? And I'm going to do what I want with the rest of the money. Like, it is what it is. As long as you have money to always pay the bills and take care of any emergencies, you can do whatever you want with your discretionary money. We have Winans. And stop looking at the bank account. I always stop looking at the bank account. Lofton, Tyler Fitzgerald, Harrison, you're stressing over nothing. We have Ian Happ, Garcia. We have Alvarez. You talking about Stoltenberg? C.J. Abrams, Mountcastle. Are you talking about? We have Rizzo, Evan Carter, Jose Rodriguez. We got another Shohei 40 burger right here, man. This guy's going to love my breaks. Ryan's like, I get this guy's breaks. I get hits. We get Smith Sauber, Wu, Hartwig, Furman. We have Yenner Cano. We have Riley, Lee, Leiter, Taj Bradley, Evaldi. We're going to have Jordan Walker, 15 out of 199. So you're going to tell me you don't have a joint account with your wife, Brian. 15 out of 199 and a Kerry Carpenter. You have Aqua Lava. You have Kyle Tucker, Quinn Priester, Meade, Jordan Westberg. Got Mookie Betts, Casas, Schwarber, Schnell, Teoscar Hernandez, Jordan Walker, all etched Corbin Carroll. We have Steele, Wyatt Langford on the Prism Refractor, and Andrew Benintendi. We have Trey Cabbage, Remilliard, Hamilton, Verlander, Jimenez, Clase, Padermo, Kirilloff, Buxton, Jorge. We're going to have Cody Bellinger, Grant Hartwig for the Mets. Oh, I know. It's always them Army cats that get all... Ha! It's always them Army cats that always get all caught up and have to have the joint account. Oh, was he talking about Jeff Mercado? We have Bieber, Jordan Wicks, Rom, Wells, Marte, Quan, Green, Diaz, Tatis Jr., Hayes, Soto, and Alonso. Yo, Jeff Mercado literally he just gets in everybody's breaks. That's the problem. He's spreading his monetary gains in life around to too many people. We have Tovar, Canzone, Lipsius, Cropley, Baez, Witt Jr., Trout, Lowe, Scherzer, Lane Thomas, Corbin Carroll, Mookie Betts, Patrick Bailey. I still don't know why people are getting in filth bomb stuff. We have 82 out of 125 on the blue sonar. Like, I've seen the Spood brothers getting in some of their stuff. I'm like, why? You're an Alvarez. Their pick your player breaks are expensive as shit. We have Alvarez, Abbott, Kessinger, Corbin Carroll, Richardson, Bradish, Riccio, Wheeler, Hader, Arenado. We have Gunnar Henderson. We got Corbin Carroll on the gold. 22 out of 50. Some of their stuff is pretty decent price, but their pick your players are always way overpriced. That's why whenever they get to the end, they're like, we'll take like $50 off a guy. That's like a $50 guy. We have Funderburk, Garcia, Carter, Wade Meckler, Tenna, Davis, Story, Harris II, Rodriguez, Pete Alonso, Nimmo, Ruiz. Ronald Acuna Jr. Nice autograph for the Tigers. Colt Keith. That's going to go to Sarah Potter in her first break. Going to the group, Sarah. Appreciate you. Nice hit on the Colt Keith. I think he's not getting enough hobby love. He's not getting enough hobby love right now. We have Happ, Wynn, Gray, Sal Frank, Carpenter, Freeman, Perez, Alvarez, Terang, Alcantara, Trout. We're gonna have Guerrero Jr., Kirkering, and get a Jack Leiter. Oh boy, what time is it? 11:30. Did you want to hit any, Keith? I know you didn't hit them in here because this is the first one we've seen of him, but bro, I swear it never fails. There's at least like 4 people that message me while I'm live, and then what happens is I'll forget to go back and look because like I'm cleaning up a break, I'm doing whatever else, and I don't obviously the notifications when you have Streamlabs running. Like the application I use or the software I use to run the streams, it blocks all notifications, and I'll forget about it, and then I'll go back and I'll be like, shit, this dude messaged me like 2 days ago and I didn't even see it because I was live breaking. So like unless it's like an urgent emergency or like I would really wait. Like once I'm done live, I would message me then, because then at least I'll get a notification to know that it's going on. Because that happens sometimes, and I'm like, shit, like, my bad. If you ever message me while I'm in the middle of breaking, I don't answer. That's literally the exact reason. Is it an acceptable excuse or reason? Maybe, maybe not. I'm just letting you know what actually happens. Because sometimes I'm tired after I'm breaking. I'm trying to go home. I'm not trying to stay here and twiddle my thumbs. We have Davis, Schneider, Campbell, Amaya, Cano, Riley, Lee, Williams, Shota, Wade Jr., Contreras, Kierstad. You have Javier Baez on the 154 out of 199 on the Aqua Lava. You have Willie Adames, Junior Caminero, Jacob Young, Parker Meadows, JP Martinez, Betts, Casas, Castillo. You have Harper, Torres, Senga, Soto, Kierstad, Jeff McNeil, Paris, and Kierstad again. McLean, Charlie Blackmon, Perez, Glasnow, DeGrom, Chapman, Noda. Yanner Diaz, Dansby Swanson. We have another Tyler Fitzgerald on the autograph. Going to Brian and the Giants, we have Aaron Judge, Rojas, Matos, Shiano, Martinez, Padermo. We got Ryan Mountcastle, Dansby Swanson, Webb, Robbie Ray, Diaz, J-Rod, Paris, Anthony Rizzo, Jackson Holiday, Williams, and Nick Gonzalez. Balasovic, Verlander, Jimenez, Clase, Victor Scott, Adames, Arrays. We have a Rosarena, Nolan Shiano. On the blue wave, 59 out of 75 for the Angels. And Ant Martin. Got Nola, Goodman, Harrison, Riley Green, Diaz, Nola, Rizzo, Judge, Jeff McNeil, Sal Frelick for the Brewers. Let's go to Jason Glickman on the all-etched rookie. Rush. Ronald Acuna Jr., Summertime in the Park, Tovar, Martinez, and Machado. Got Hartwig, Furman, Lofton, Fitzgerald, Trout, Marte, Quan, Evaldi, C.J. Abrams, Machado, Jason Dominguez, Cade Marlowe on the base to the Mariners. That's going to be Dayal. I have C.J. Abrams, Westberg, Smith, Sauver, Wu, Riccio, Baez, Bobby Witt Jr., Snell, Hernandez, Walker, Taj Bradley, PCA. We have Shiano, Evaldi, Hamilton, Priester, and Meade. Corbin Carroll, Richardson, Bradish, Buxton, Soler, Schwarber, Volpe, Kershaw, Nick Gonzalez on the gold wave going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. We'll go to Sarah Potter, another nice hit. Colt Keith, and then a color match on the gold wave on the Gonzo. We got Taj Bradley, Austin Wells, Cabbage, Remilliard, Perez, Story, Harris II, Rodriguez, Hayes, Soto, Kirillov, Perez, Luis Matos. We have Jordan Walker, Lipsius, Cropley, Wicks, Rom, and Torkelson. We have Kerry Carpenter, Freeman, Scherzer. We have Lane Thomas, Fernando Tatis Jr. We're going to have Ohtani, and a 20 out of 50 Reese Olson on the autograph for Sarah. Got a little bit of dust on here. Get that off. Yeah, he used to hate on Heliot Ramos hella hard. Nice Reese Olson hit. I think he has a chance to be a monster. We're going to have Teoscar Hernandez, Kessinger, Canzone, Olson, Rendon, Jared Jones, Jimenez, Josh Hader, Nolan Arenado, Lowe, Jackson Holiday, Summertime in the Park, Devers, Rojas, and Blake Snell. That's going to put us 6 boxes in. Let's get into box 7. Crack another one for the boys. Guess I'm joking. Now he got a chance and he just balling. Anybody take any more teams in that break? Let's see real quick. Down to 3 teams in the hobby. Right, Brian, I agree. I say we should fill up those Loupe and Dunrust breaks. Reese Olson, Tyler Soderstrom, Jadon Phillips. We have Devers, Suzuki, and Joey Votto. Contreras, Julian, Mike Yastrzemski, Pete Alonso on the strokes. We have Luis Castillo, 75 out of 250. Going to go to the Mariners. Got Victor Scott, Rutledge, Walter DeLuca, Logan O'Hoppe, Sissoni, Moreno. We have Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Conforto, Sonny Gray, Nathaniel Lowe, Mason Wynn, Rutledge, J-Rod, Willard, Jackson Chourio, Colt Keith, Justin Steele, Yoshida, Acuna Jr. I have Correa, Jake Berger, Shea Langeliers, Bichette, Turner. We have Jared Triolo on the base auto going to Sarah and the Pirates. Yeah, Bednar, Boyle, Cruz, Jeremy Pena, Lugo, Spencer Steer, Robert. We have Meneses, Blackburn, Cole, and Batty. We have the all etch Judge, Colt Keith on the Prism Refractor, Rosarena, Hancock, Sal Frelick, Luciano, and Spires. We got Cody Bellinger, Candelario, Diaz, Contreras, Shane McClanahan. Have Varsho. We're going to have Ellie De La Cruz in the 1988. Justin Martinez on the Blue Wave. 31 out of 75 going to the D-backs. And that's also going to Sarah. We have Marcus Semien, Campbell, Jacob Amaya, Murphy. We have Winans, Moniak, Rutschman, Devin Williams, Shota, Wade Jr., Ramirez, Perez, Jackson Chourio on the Prism Refractor, and Nolan Gorman. Jacob Young, Meadows, Martinez, Davis Schneider, Kyle Tucker, Otani, Luis Castillo, Harper, Torres, Asenga, J-Rod. We have, for the Padres, it's going to go to Austin Fishback, Chandler Siegel. Now you can move on to a next team. You hit the #1 guy on the purple speckle going to the Padres in Austin. Mike Yastrzemski, Justin Martinez, Paris, Kierstad, Junior Caminero, McLean, Blackman, Perez, Glasnow, Chapman, Noda, Bryce Harper, Willer, Abreu, and Eddie Julian. We have Matos, Shiano, Clase, Mountcastle, Swanson, Logan Webb, Robbie Ray, Diaz, DeGrom, Walker, Robert Jr., Francisco Alvarez, 56 out of 99 on the Sonar. We have William Contreras, Nick Gonzalez, Balasovic, Rojas, Green, Diaz, Verlander, Jimenez, Jeff McNeil, Adames, Arrays, Rafael Devers, and Steven Cruz. Nathaniel Lowe, Harrison, Holiday, Williams, Witt Jr., Mike Trout, Marte, Kwan, Nola, Rizzo, Aaron Judge. We have Chisholm Jr. We have Nolan Shiano going to the Angels. And that's going to Ant Martin, having himself a nice little break with the Angels. We have Sonny Gray, Furman, Nick Lofton, Tyler Fitzgerald, Goodman, Rochillo, Baez, Evaldi, C.J. Abrams, Machado, Lindor, Riley Green, Joe Boyle, and Michael Conforto. This will be box number 7. Complete. Let's get into box 8. Bro, I don't even know if Chandler Siegel would give his wife his baseball cards and her be gushing. I'm sure he's a nice guy. Like, I'm sure he's a really good dude and whatever else. Get rolling here. I don't even know, man. We have Holiday, Williams, Nick Gonzalez, Diaz, Verlander, Jimenez. You know, I just like some super soakers. That's all, buddy. We have Rizzo, Judge, McNeil, Trout. We got Bo Naylor on the 3 out of 199. We have Pipiat, Lofton, Fitzgerald, Goodman, Harris, Marte, Kwan, Green, Evaldi, C.J. Abrams, Machado, Trout, Jordan Westburg, J.P. Crawford, Wu, Hartwig, Furman, and Rochillo. We have Baez, Bobby Witt Jr., Mike Trout, Jordan Walker, Taj Bradley, Casas, Luisa Reyes. We got Sal Frelick for Jason Glickman on the base autograph. Finally got himself a nice auto. Pretty much grabbing the Brewers every break and just not really getting anything. Gets himself Sal on the rookie autograph. We have Patrick Bailey, Meade, Jordan Westburg, Smith Sauver. Yeah, Corbin Carroll, Lyon Richardson, Bradish, Soler, Schwarber, Snell, Husk Hernandez. We have Alonso, Meade on the Prism Refractor, Castellanos, Cabbage, Remilliard, Hamilton, and Quinn Priester. We have Perez, Story, Harris II, Rodriguez, Kirilloff, Buxton, Mason Wynn, Brandon Lowe on the green wave. 44 out of 99. Giancarlo Stanton, Wicks, Rom, Wells, Carpenter, Freeman, Lane Thomas, Tatis Jr., Hayes, Soto, Bichette, Turner, Quinn Priester, and Royce Lewis. Canzone, Lipsius, Cropley, Rendon, Jones, Jimenez, Torkelson, Arenado, Lowe, Scherzer. We're going to have Aaron Judge and Nathan Evaldi on the spot. 19 out of 50 for the Rangers. Haven't seen, like, well, we haven't seen any of these. I've seen a couple in the wild. So it's a dope insert. I don't know if Evaldi should be signing the insert, but that's going to Ryan Merseman. We're going to have Yelich, Henry Davis, Abbott, Kessinger, Naylor, Sale, Gunnar Henderson, Olsen, Ruiz, Wheeler. Have Hader, Ellie De La Cruz. Have Hamilton, Ruiz, Evan Carter, Meckler, Tenna, Flaherty, MJ Melendez, Chisholm Jr. Like, I much rather would have had, like, if you're going to do, like, a Texas player like an Evan Carter or even, like, a Josh Jung. We have Alcantara, Alonso, Nimmo, Ramirez. And I have Perez, Coco Montes on the negative. Got Josh Jung, Gray, Sal Frank, Wall. Jordan Adams, Ramirez, Nolan Jones, Reynolds, Blade, Alvarez, Terrain, J-Rod, Ramilliard, Bogarts, Kowser, Triolo, Jarvis, and Mason Wynn. We have Mullins, Murphy, Albies, Guerrero Jr., Musgrove, McCutcheon, Bryce Harper, Owen White, base autograph. Casey Schmidt, Samad Taylor, Baker, CES, Cease, Horner, Kershaw, Bailey, JP Crawford, PPI, Jordan Walker, Robert, Trey Cabbage, and Cal Raleigh. And that's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Just wanted to say, well, we have a few people in here. I wanted to show you guys some of these cards from the Leaf break the other night. If anybody hasn't seen them or didn't watch the break, said pretty dope looking cards. I'm gonna say it's Caminero, got Lee, Skeens. Like I said, I gotta sort this right after this break. Another Ethan Salas, Roman Anthony. Let's see. That was a pretty good looking set. Just so you guys know. That's what the Leaf looks like. It's almost like a chronicles of all the different Leaf products. But anyways, let's get a recap of this actual break. I would show you what Dunruss looks like, but I don't even know because we haven't filled it yet. We have Coco Montes on the negative, Low on the green wave. We have Naylor on the aqua, Alvarez on the sonar, Martinez on the blue wave, Castillo on the purple, Nick Gonzalez on the gold wave, Shiano on the blue wave, Baez on the aqua lava. We're going to have Carroll on the gold strokes, Patrick Bailey. See, Corbin Carroll knows how to make them gushers. I was going to say right there with those strokes. Kerry Carpenter on the aqua lava. Isaiah Campbell on the purple speckle. Baker on the blue. Chris Murphy on the purple speckle. We're going to have Chisholm Jr. on the aqua. Jacob Amaya on the purple speckle. We're going to have the negative Basebe. Will Smith on the fuchsia speckle. Or Thunderbuck on the negative. Bryce Harper on the purple. Max Scherzer on the green wave. And Dylan Cease on the fuchsia speckle. Have Owen White on the base, Siegel on the purple speckle, Triolo on the base, Cade Marlowe on the base, Fitzgerald on the base, Hartwig on the base, Davis Schneider on the refractor, Wilson on the base, and Hopkins on the base. Boys, I'm bringing the top loader, or the thing. Or the stand, I mean. Wasn't the? I mean, I don't think anything's ever going to compete with that first case we opened, but it actually wasn't that bad of a case. I know, like, we did hit some bums, but I thought the case itself was actually pretty decent. We got Colt Keith on the base, Eddie Rodriguez on the base, Jackson Merrill on the photo variation, Wyatt Langford on the negative, Fitzgerald on the purple, Shiano on the base, Ronnie Mauricio on the blue Ray Wave, Spees on the refractor, Estes on the refractor, Everson Pereira on the base, Sal Frelick on the base, Willer Abreu on the blue Ray Wave, Tenna on the base. We're going to have the on-the-spot Nathan Eovaldi. It's going to be out of 50. We have Sal Frelick and Zach Jaloff on the all-etch rookie rush. Reese Olson on the true gold. We have Millis on the aqua wave. We have Jordan Wicks on the base. The blue or the orange wave Otani, and then we have the Trout on the gold ultraviolet all-stars. Less than a case. Well, it was a case hit last year, but less than a case hit now. But that is the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. I think the hobby's a few teams short from us breaking it tonight. But I was going to say we'll break it tomorrow. I could probably actually break it in the afternoon tomorrow, to be honest, if we get it filled up. I think that puts us... Let's see, we take out the Nationals and the Athletics. You got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 teams left. So, we got the Royals in there, right? Yeah, you got 4 teams left in that. We can always get it filled up. Appreciate y'all as always. I will see you guys tomorrow for sure. But let's get that break filled up tomorrow. And we'll run it probably in the afternoon.